Everybody, it's Commander Rift 56 coming at you with what I promised, the comparison between the first edition and the PRID, as we're all calling it, the Prime RID Deluxe version. Now, let's start off with the front of the vehicle. You do have the cool paint job of the headlights on the PRID version, but you have the clear translucent on the first edition. I almost want to say I like the headlights on the PRID better, just because they're colored. They're not like shallow, cold, soulless eyes kind of thing. You actually got some color there. I like the horns on the first edition though, just because they have a chance to draw blood. I'm just kidding. But no, I think they're a lot bigger, a lot better proportion than they are on the PRID. Now, I can't say I like or dislike the different translucent plastics used. I mean, you just got the feeling of the dark muscularness of this one and the light, fast sports car of this one. But he's more of a muscle car, so it should have that same feel between both of them. But I mean, they are different shades of red. I don't know. There's just a different feel between the two of them. So for that, I almost say it's worth it to get both, but I want to resolve the end of this video with helping you decide which one you should ultimately get, which one you could be happy about. And at the back end, there's more paint jobs on the PRID version, which is actually kind of interesting. I would rather if they had black on a certain part and then left it a different shade of red on another, so you can actually see the headlights. But the way this one looks is almost how this one should have been done, because then you got the same kind of thing going as all his glass when he was manufactured. Say if he was a real car, was all dark and everything, it would look good. On this one, if it was left alone, I think it would look better. One thing that's intrusive is the holes on the Dark of the Moon toys. They actually were able to incorporate a little plug in a spring to keep the holes plugged in and everything. I mean, it's not perfect. I'm a person that likes symmetry, so I would have rather have them had holes on both sides instead of just on the one side here, which I can live with that. Thankfully, on the first edition, there are no holes because he doesn't have weapons that he needs to plug into. They're already built in, which is the nicest of this figure. Overall, the cars, I like them both. I like the size of this one, but I like the funness of this one. So if I was going to say which one based solely on the vehicle,
I know. Yay.
Now I'm gonna have to edit this part. I'm sure I can hear them. Okay. 3, 2, 1. I want to say that, oh gosh, this is a really tough decision. You can open the hood on this one. Let's see if I can do it now without tearing the horns off. There you go. Open the hood on this one. You have to open up everything. This one. I'm not sure it's really important that people are able to open up the hood on the car, but just if you're a car enthusiast, give that a little extra bit of feature. I can't really decide based just solely on the vehicle, because they both have their awesomeness and then they have their the nice thing about the PRID version is the roof of the car doesn't have a big line going through it and all this, and like some people, like I said before, on this one you'll have an issue where this one will have more paint, this will have less paint, all that stuff, and then it just won't look right. But with this one, it's just all plastic, so you don't have any of those issues. It's just that nice red. This is more of a true red, this one here. This one is more of an orangey red. I do like the tailpipes exhaust pipes, sorry, on this one better than this one. I don't like how they're attached to the feet on this one. I don't know, I want to say on vehicle mode, I like the first edition, because it just feels more muscular than this one. Although, this one is fun in its own right. Alright, so let me go ahead and transform them into their robot modes. I already did a review of each of these guys, so if you want to see the transformations, you just go ahead and click onto those videos. I'll probably put a link here for this guy and here for this guy for each video, so you can go see the transformations.
Two similar yet opposite transformations later.
So now I have both figures transformed. You got the Prid version over here, and you got the first edition over here. Starting with, obviously, the gun. This has a hammer, which he never had, and this has the tri-cannons, which is the only thing he had. Now, this one has, I have it on both, but I decided to just do it for one hand for right now. The light piping is better on this guy. The chest, overall it looks better on model on the Prid version. The hips, the black plastic works better on this one. The gray one works on that, so there's really no gripe there. The legs are obviously better on him. Arms are better on him. It just, The first edition is awesome, but if you were to settle for one, especially since this one is really expensive right now and hard to get, you'd be fine by getting this one. It's a really decent figure. About the biggest gripe I have with it are the arms. The gorilla arms right here. So, I highly recommend both, but if you can't get the first edition, don't feel bad by getting this guy. Pick him up. He's really good. I like him. If you can somehow get the arms micron, that would be really cool as well. But yeah, these both are really good figures. I have to agree that this one is better than people let on, for sure. You really should get it. I'm just rambling on about how much you should get them. But yes, if you have any other questions about them, feel free to ask me. Go ahead and like the video, etc., etc. Check out Home Atomics, etc., etc., etc. I will see you guys all next time on Commander Rick 56 channel.